check, check, check. Okay. So hopefully this isn't too loud, but we'll get it right. Okay, a little bit of a problem here. Okay, got it. Check, check, check. Good. We've got our tape, and we're going to make that road. It's pretty close. Actually, you know what? It's almost too close. It's the same color as the hill. Oh, that's right. I have to remember that the bridge is going to be there. So I got to move this a little bit because that bridge is going to occupy that hex right there. Okay. I actually need to trim this tape, which was suspected. That's why you don't want to make the tape too long, because it's harder to cut. All right, there's our road going over the hill. And we'll cut that. I could use an X-Acto, but I don't want to cut into the... All right, so you put it down, take your tape, stick it back on there, and use that as a elevated platform to cut the tape to the... Again, I wish the tape you could custom order and have it made into select width. Or if I could find it in a thinner width, that would be preferable, but I can't. This big wide piece is all I could find. Okay, let's put our guy, oops, geez, I really got that right. Okay, so there we go. It does show up pretty good, and that's a success, right? That worked pretty good. So we've got our elevation, and we've got the hill, or the road on it, and it's tape, masking tape, and we got this guy over here where the river ends right there. I'm debating if that's even a smart thing to do. I'm considering I might just pick this guy up. If I move him over or put him here, or ignore this. You know what, if I had green tape, I could take that away. That's interesting. I need to find green tape of this color so I could cover that. Okay, get on Amazon. Lime green. Should I put the other big hill here? That would make this higher ground elevation. If I put the big hill here, that could be a problem. If I put the big hill there and took this away, that might be something interesting. In other words, move this guy like this. Or do another taping business so we don't have such a shallow valley. Move this guy all the way to the back. And then take the as I spoke earlier, take the road and go all the way over, or just ignore it. I actually think that's probably better. And then for this guy, he's going off the edge of the table over here, but that's okay. I mean, just slightly off the edge of the table. And there is something to be said for this layout. Or, even better, do this. So it's not quite so far here, and it's more in the middle. So along the whole center of the table, we have these three hills, and then this guy right here. Let's do that. I'll put that road on there, or ignore it. Yeah, let's put it on. We got our scissors, we got our tape. Let's go ahead and do it. You could also do this in smaller length strips. See how, I don't know if you can notice, but look how much better. The better the slope, the better the road is. When it comes to these contour design, it doesn't always work unless that contour is very, unless the space between the elevations is bigger. See, this actually doesn't quite work. It should be better than that. But this was cut. This is hard to do because this stuff doesn't melt like normal styrofoam. These are different kind of foam. And that didn't quite work, so that's why I did it once and left it. Actually, I did it twice. And then I said, no, that's not going to work. Cutting the slopes in those hills didn't work. I mean, it did, but it was too hard to do. So when you do this, what you want to do is you want to concentrate on where you're starting and where you're ending, and forget about anything in the middle. Just go and tap here, hold it, and then take your tape and go to where you want it to end, and then worry about the middle. Otherwise, you might screw up and it get all wrinkly. Okay? Not too bad, not too shabby. Where's that now? Did I just, or is it, no, it's not me. Where's the shadow coming? Where's that shadow coming from? Where's this? What's that business? All right, well, that's acceptable, I suppose. Okay,